Almost everybody that I know has
Mhm.
tested positive for coronavirus.
Every
Most people
people,
survive. I as well had coronavirus. Yeah,
you
I
as
also
well?
had it, and it
Mhm.
wasn't like I didn't get a fever. I didn't, but I coughed a lot, and I kind of had to cough to breathe. They did not make this virus. What good does it serve? But I have met people that, like my dad, he does think that there's a conspiracy. He thinks that the Chinese made the virus.
So this is Haios, a friend of me, and yesterday we talked about something, what is happening in America that we all want to know. That was a good conversation. So today I'm gonna give an interview with you. Okay?
Okay.
So I remember the last time you told me you once worked in the military, or until now?
Yep. When I was younger, I was in the military. I was a
Uh-huh.
combat medic in the Army. And then after I was in the Army, yep,
Mhm.
I worked at Apple. I worked at a few different companies, and now I work for a DoD contractor. So the DoD is the American Department of Defense. And so
Mhm.
special forces military will be learning things in virtual classrooms, and I monitor that stuff.
That's good. You must like your job.
Oh, I love it. I get to work from home. I work from
Mhm.
home every single day. I just do it right from my house. And I work from home in VR. So, like, I can actually
Mhm.
grab browser tabs or application windows and pull them into VR. And then I can, like, resize them. So every
Uh,
day I'm in VR chat, like 5, 10, 15 hours a day sometimes. And so I will, like, grab all the virtual classrooms and windows that I need, and I'll pull them into VR. And then I
Mhm.
resize them, and then I pin them like right here on this side, right here on this
Yeah.
side. I have two monitors. And
Mhm.
even with two monitors, even with three monitors, it still wouldn't be enough space because
Yeah.
I need so much. And when I walk around in VR chat, they go with me because they're pinned next to me.
I know, I know. Once I tried to put a try not to love challenge into a VR horror game,
Yeah.
I tried to decrease the horror level. That was a good experience.
Did it work?
No, of course not.
Yeah.
Even forgot what I'm playing right now, and the laughter in the video just became kind of scary. So back to the topic. After George Floyd's death, there are protesting events happening in recent days. Is that
Mhm.
affecting you in your place?
In my hometown, it hasn't been as bad as in other places. In places like New York and LA, and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
in the state of Minnesota, it's been really bad. But where I live, there have been protests. There have
Mm-hmm.
been a few altercations with the police, so like fighting and things like that. But it has not been as bad. Now,
Uh,
in other parts of the United States, there's been looting, there's been rioting, there's been a
yeah.
lot of violence, and many people have died or been like put in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, where I am, it has been largely peaceful.
Which
But
state?
yeah, it's definitely been dangerous. I'm in Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan. It's just like people have forgot the virus, the coronavirus, right?
Some people have. I don't think everybody has.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're so mad about George Floyd and they're so angry about it that they kind of forgot to socially distance away from each other.
Yes.
And they've been cooped up inside for so long that maybe they don't even care. They just because they've been self quarantining in their own homes.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they get an excuse to do something, they want to go outside and let out some of that energy that built up when they were quarantining in their homes. So
Uh, okay.
yeah.
But things
Mhm.
has changed slowly, right? Things are getting better.
Well, they're starting to
Uh-huh.
relax some of the restrictions. So when
Mm-hmm.
the coronavirus first came out, everybody had to be quarantined. Everybody had to stay away. Everything was shut down. But
Mm-hmm.
after a while, just recently, they've started to relax a little bit. So now
Uh,
the curfew is longer. You could be outside at night a little bit
mm,
longer. You can start to meet in gatherings of like 10 or fewer people,
mm-hmm.
and it's just been a little bit more relaxed. In Michigan, it's still pretty strict because a lot of people have died in Michigan, and there's a lot of cases in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, in the country, it's starting to relax a little bit.
Okay. So after the virus broke out in America, the number we can just know from the news that is crazily increasing. So how serious is it?
So my friend's grandmother died. She was in her 90s, but she recently died from coronavirus, as well as some other people. Almost everybody that I know has tested positive for coronavirus. Most people survive.
Oh, most people.
Almost every single person that I know. Yeah, almost every single person that I know has tested positive for it. Yeah. I as well had coronavirus. Yeah,
You
I
as well?
also had it.
Okay,
Yep,
yeah. Last time I just know it. Will it be a strike on you?
No, I don't know. I don't think that it hurt me too badly. I had trouble breathing for about 4 days.
4 days.
I was in bed, and it wasn't like I didn't get a fever. But I coughed a lot, and I kind of had to cough to breathe. So like I would lose my breath, and then I would cough so that I could catch my breath, like, and I would have to like cough it up to breathe. And after about 4 or 5 days, my chest was really sore from coughing so much and from breathing so hard, but I was okay. So, but it did hurt for about two weeks. My chest and my stomach was really sore. So like it hurt to move, and it hurt to take deep breaths, like it hurt to take a deep breath because it did take a toll on my body.
Okay.
It was.
Maybe that's why old people may die from it.
Yeah, they can't catch their breath. Yeah.
Wow. For I think my country has controlled it very well.
That's
and last
good.
time I asked random people from America, he believed that we have the conspiracies in the coronavirus events, and we burn people alive if he has the coronavirus, which is so ridiculous. So what is it?
Like corona cases and they're killing people and everything who have coronavirus. If they find out that you have corona, they just like burn you.
Really? Where?
Yeah, they burn you alive in like a cremation chamber.
Really? Where are you talking about?
In China.
No, it's impossible.
That's ridiculous. No. But I have met people that, like my dad, he does think that there's a conspiracy. He thinks that the Chinese made the virus and then they released it to the world. My dad believes that, yeah. So I've met other people, excuse me, I have met other people that believe it as well, that that it is a conspiracy. And I will tell them, for one, it's very hard to manufacture a virus. And even if it could be manufactured that way, how would they know? How would Chinese people know that they wouldn't get sick from it and die too, that they're going to kill themselves? And so they think like, well, maybe they have a special vaccine that, and it's like, that's not how a virus works. And like, how do they know that it won't mutate and then like mutate again and kill our whole species? They did not make this virus. What good does it serve? Because China needs the world to thrive and do well, because the economy in China is doing well. And when the coronavirus hurts us, it hurts them. And when they hurt, we hurt.
Yes.
And so it's like, it's not going to help anybody. Why would they do that? That's stupid.
Okay, yeah, maybe
we need each other.
Yeah. Do you think it's maybe because of the American stereotype of China?
Maybe. I think Americans, here's what I think about American stereotypes of Chinese and Japanese, many Asian cultures and countries. Americans think that Chinese people are smart, really, really smart. And they're good at math and other things like that. And so
that's the stereotype.
So Americans, almost like Chinese people are like they have magic. Like almost like that they're so smart, they're like magical. And so when you say like, well, Chinese people invented this virus and like it's a special virus that only hurts Americans, and they might believe it because they think, because Chinese people are so smart that like who knows what Chinese people can do. And so they throw reasoning and like logic out the window because they think, well, Chinese people are smart enough to figure it out. So they'll take like logic says like they would not hurt themselves, or like logic says like Chinese people are people just like we are, they're normal. But they throw that out the window and they say, no, Chinese people are so smart. They figured something out that we don't understand, that we don't know, and now they're like, they're going to figure it out and run the whole world, and they're afraid.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for telling me that. By the way, do you wear a mask Do you like to?
No.
No.
Nope.
Yeah.
I don't wear a mask, and I never will.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
most-
wear a mask. No.
Most American people, I think, don't like to wear a mask.
Yeah. And I'm not going to wear a mask. And if a place tells me that I have to wear a mask or I can't come in, then I won't shop there. People have even died because of being told to wear a mask. So there was a little girl who went into a store, and the store owner told her that she had to wear a mask.
Mm-hmm.
So she went home and told her dad that they wouldn't let her buy candy because they told her she had to wear a mask. So her dad came up with a gun and shot and killed 2 people. He shot them, yeah. When they try to make Americans wear masks, Americans say no. And if they try to force them, then sometimes Americans come back and shoot them. They say, I'm not wearing a mask, and they shoot people, tell them they have to wear a mask.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was terrible.
Yes, it was, yeah. It was terrible.
So let's hope the virus will pass soon. So thank you for the interview.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for interviewing me. It was nice talking to you.
Yeah, nice talking to you too. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.